in our life. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Pacific Rim US Scrum. Today here it's me, João, Amy, Patrick, and Vijaya. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, we're good. How are
Good,
you?
good.
Good as well. Thank you. So let us start with Amy.
Okay. So since the last meeting, I pulled down the new changes, merged them with my feature branch for the job seeker home, and made sure everything was passing and put it up with a pull request. So it should be ready to go. The trying to do rebases when there's been a lot of time since the branch is not a good idea, as I'm sure will be no surprise to anybody. So let me know as soon as that's in the development branch so that I can make a fresh branch from development for job developer home. And I do have a blocker with not understanding your advice, Hua, but we can return to it in the parking lot for the pagination, I mean.
Okay. Uh, Patrick.
Yeah, so I worked a little bit on the Cruncher service. Didn't get very far this morning, but started to develop it. Then I spent a good part of the afternoon with Amy working through the conflicts when she tried to merge the upstream changes. That all worked successfully, and spent a little time looking at Vijaya's got a couple of problems with cucumber testing, and so I've just started to look at that. And I'll be working on Vijaya's stuff today as well as maybe into the morning. And I'll be working on the Cruncher service stuff as well tomorrow. No blockers.
Okay. Um, Salim. Salim. You have to unmute. No? Okay, so let's move on to Vijaya.
Yeah.
Salim.
I'm working on a cucumber test. I have some errors. I reviewed with Patrick in the pair programming, and I updated all the changes to my branch. My branch is ready. Once I resolve the issues, I will get the PR.
Okay, so do you have any blocker?
Yeah, I have some cucumber test errors. Patrick is reviewing them.
Okay. Uh, so me, yesterday after the meeting, I researched a little bit and I found a solution for the pagination problem. Um, Today I merged two PRs and had a bunch of functionality for the models, more specifically, and merged the tasks as well. So during the afternoon, a little bit, I just created a new branch and I was starting doing the task stuff for the manager, and let's see how it goes. And that's it. Salim, do you want to try now? We can't hear you, despite your not being muted now. Are you talking? No, we cannot hear you. Okay, just give us your update on the channel. If you need something from me or from anybody, just tell us. We'll try again to create a new session or something. Okay? No? Yes. Okay. Nice. Um, so, who wants to start? Do Patrick, you look into Vijay stuff, or do you want us to look into them, or just?
Let's look at Vijaya's cucumber test because I was watching too, and it was really weird.
Yeah, I'm only staying here for 5 minutes. I already submitted him. He can work on my Hookup. I had to go to school and come back. Before that, somebody else problem. I had to come up to.
So did you want me to go first instead?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
because she's going now, and
Yeah.
if she comes back and we're still here, we can pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this part I understand, adding a scope and agency relation, and this is the scope. That part I understand. And this part I understand, agency person, and add this scope and this method to agency relation. I don't understand this line here. It looks like a password.
No, it's like if you try to write end on the Slack chat, it just auto-completes with
username. Okay.
Yeah.
So this actually just means end. It's the end of the method. Okay. And you say in your controller. I didn't know which controller you meant. You mean
in the one I don't know, in the one that you're using pagination.
Gotcha. Okay. So.
And then you need to replace that. The values that I have there are coded for the values that you want, that you need.
I think job seeker paginate. Pretty sure it's agency person controller.
Yeah, that's where the pagination failed, right?
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That takes care of my stuff then.
I think that should give you, if you just, instead of having that add job seeker or something, if you change it to what I pasted on the channel, it should work.
Okay.
Just look at it again. You have a job seeker, you don't have a job developer, right? Or you have a job developer and not a job seeker?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
What information? Can you show us again your screen there?
Mm-hmm.
Because yesterday this was a little bit hard because I was not looking at your code, so yesterday I was doing a lot of things. So you have a job developer, and not a job seeker.
No, this is. I mean, yes, I have a job developer and not a job seeker in this method. And what I am attempting to do is I am attempting to get a paginated list of job seekers.
Okay, so maybe it will work just by changing where I have job seeker or job developer.
Did you look at what I posted this morning, Amy, for
I
that
didn't.
problem
Are they the same thing?
on Slack? Put a little snippet there.
I see your snippet. Is this supposed to be in addition to or instead of Hewitt's snippet?
Hewitt gave you the logic for finding the job seekers assigned to this job developer. This logic is for all job seekers who are not assigned to any job developer. So it's basically line 4 says, give me all the job seekers who have a job developer assigned to them. And then line 9 says, give me all the job seekers who don't have a job developer assigned to them. Kind of a convoluted way to get there, but it works.
Okay. I'll work on this afternoon and report back.
I played around with it on Rails console as well. It works. So
Okay.
I think if you just use that logic, you can combine it into one statement if you want, or keep it 2 separate statements or whatever.
Okay.
Don't you read Slack first thing in the morning? Go to bed?
No, it's not until like the third thing.
Yeah,
You need to make it the first thing.
well, especially since you're 3 hours behind us. We post some stuff in the morning. You got to go back and see what happened earlier in the day.
True. Okay.
What's that stuff about font awesome? Is it breaking something?
Is it break something? No, I was using icons and they are not loading. I don't know why. Doesn't make much sense.
I'm using icons from Bootstrap, glyph icons, which comes standard with Bootstrap.
I don't know. I was using Font Awesome because we had Font Awesome added there, but they really are not working. I don't know why.
Salim just commented on it. Is he still here? Salim, you can hear us?
No.
Just no, he's not on.
Anymore.
Huh, okay.
You see here?
He's not in the Hangout, or at least doesn't show in the Hangout.
Yeah, you see? I used Font Awesome here for these buttons,
Mm-hmm.
and they are not here. They're not showing up.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know why. It should, because they are being added by this.
By a Bootstrap thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
So they should be here. I don't know why they are not. It's strange. I don't know.
So Salim says he's using font awesome in the devise view. I thought that came with devise, but I guess Salim added that. Salim, he says he thinks it comes with a SAS Rails gem.
No installation either. No, yeah. No, because. Oh. What? You're adding the style sheet by hand. No location. Okay, so I'm just creating this thingy. So this is going to be more or less the look of the tasks. I'm not sure yet if I believe they will have to be reloaded or something every time Do you think we need more information on tasks?
I'm looking at the MetPlus page, and it has 2 tasks listed, a state for the task, their last change date, and some buttons.
Mhm.
And are you asking if more information should be there?
Yeah, this should be enough, right?
Well, a couple things. One is, can we have a target column? So the first one, new job seeker, but it'd be good if we had a link to click on to go see who that job seeker is.
And how are you going to do that with tasks with multiple targets?
Well, that's what I brought up before. Right now, we're only accommodating one target. Well, we could just have a column targets, separate them by commas. They're discrete things, right?
Yes and no, because like the users have names, but a company also have a name, but the job doesn't have a name. So
Why is this information appearing twice?
twice.
It would appear that the 2 tasks listed there in human text are also listed as objects a second time.
I saw it. I didn't dig up on it. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. Is this the bullet thing?
I don't know what you mean by bullet, but I am looking at a tasks view, and in the task column there are 2 sentences. Job seeker has no assigned
Yes, I
job
know it.
developer.
I know.
Okay.
It has an array in the end. I know it. I don't
Right,
know why is it there,
Right.
but is it possible that it's something from Bullet, the Bullet gem, or something? Because every time I refresh that page, it just pops up stuff.
I don't think the bullet gem does that. You've just got some spurious inspect somewhere.
I really don't think so, but I'll try to look into it. But
Well, the other thing is, so I would suggest a target column, and then what are the options? What would they consist of?
the options?
The options column?
Currently, they are going to be changing. This one will assign the task because the task is new. The assigned one will allow you to start your work and to notify the assigned person that he needs to do his work. So they will change with the flow. And when you start the work, this one will change to work done, and when you press it, there's no more options because it will just go on.
Okay. So there's going to be an assigned, there's going to be a start, and there's going to be a complete option type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was thinking that this is basically currently this is a partial.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I created a task index. I'm not sure if we're going to use it or not, but there's a task index, and then we just need to add just render the partial, and that's it. We can add it anywhere, more or less, because I also have it on here.
So the options that appear depend upon the role of the person doing, right?
So I created a concern that will paginate and stuff and do retrieve the tasks, and the only thing that we need to do is just call the display tasks on this concern and do a render of this partial, and the tasks will show up. There's not much logic there at this point.
In terms of the options, they'll vary. The logic as to what's shown will vary based upon who's viewing the task, right? So the view we saw before, because I'm the agency admin, I'll have an assign option. But if I'm the job developer, that
you should. The thing is that the current issue here is that once you assign the task to someone, the task will disappear from you.
and it'll show up in the task list for that other person, right?
Yeah. So let's imagine if they are in new, that's something that maybe they'll need to work around, because, for example, if they are in the new state, they will show in the agency admin, this one specifically because it's for agency admin to assign. But then when you assign it to someone, you assign it, and they will disappear from your list. And they were just showing there because I assigned it to myself or to John Smith or whatever. So it should be something like that.
Yeah, at some point we may want to show a historical list of tasks that you've already taken care of, but we don't need it now by any means.
Yeah, that's another thing that I was looking into, because maybe, but I believe that we'll have to do another thing. We'll need to have something, maybe an audit functionality that we currently don't have, and then that audit will contain the information that we need. So, and I don't know.
Yep. I guess, to me, if we get that event stuff happening, where an event goes off, if something hasn't been completed within a certain number of days or whatever, that's fine. But in the absence of that, if I'm the agency admin and I've assigned something to somebody that they have to take action on, I'd like to see the progress as it progresses, even though it's not my task anymore.
When I thought about that, that's when I created that other option, the other button, but we currently don't support that logic yet. But in theory, this button will be available, like to notify the person. In some way, we'll need to give this just to like the agency admin, and then when you go there and press it, it will just send a notification to the jobs, to whoever is the assigned person for this.
Yep.
Yeah, for now. I'm not quite sure how we are going to do that. Maybe we'll need to create a new columns on the table of the tasks and tell who's the responsible for the task. That will be always the agency admin, I believe. And then if you're an agency admin, you'll see all the tasks.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Current state of the task, that stuff.
Maybe we can create like two views: a view of your tasks and a view of other people's tasks, and display it in two different places.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, task management is so big, it's good that we're going incremental into it, so we don't make early decisions that we come to regret later.
Yeah.
And invest work that we don't necessarily need.
So this is how it looks like, and all. I'm not sure how we are going to display the target here, because as we can have 3 types of targets, I'm not sure if just comma separated is enough or not.
Yeah.
What
Because
do we mean when we say target?
the target can be one of 3 things or many of 3 things, and the 3 things are a job seeker, a job, and a company for now, I believe. So the target is the target of the action. For example, if you see these tasks here, is the job seeker has no assigned job developer, and the target of this task is the job seeker, because he's the one that doesn't have a job developer associated with it. So
Is the target the object that's going to be changed, or is the target the customer that's going to benefit?
Not changed. It's like the benefit, maybe.
Okay.
I'm thinking more, for example, in terms of a job, there are tasks that are related with jobs, and the job doesn't benefit itself for anything. But yeah,
If new job is created and send the notification to the user and admin also.
mm-hmm.
If the new job is created, either company or agency.
For example, a job creation does not create a task.
Okay. No, I'm talking notification.
It will create a notification, but the notification itself will not create a task. This is just tasks, things that need to be done. For example, in terms of jobs, is let's imagine the job seeker A apply to the job B.
Okay.
But the employer doesn't answer, so we will create a task to the job developer of that job seeker to talk to the company. So in this case, in this task, the target is the job itself, so we know what job are we talking about, and also the job seeker. Another thing, do we have a function to redefine the dates?
To do what?
To change the dates, to put the dates in a nicer format.
Oh, jeez. I don't think we have a specific one for the project.
Okay.
I'm sure Rails has got quite a few helper methods there.
Okay, so I'm done from my side. So, do you guys wanna talk about Vijaya's problem, or just?
Yeah, it was really weird. I mean, both Patrick and I were looking at it, and none of the obvious explanations held. So
I did not do anything. You wrote and Patrick wrote the test. Just I had the field, it is not showing. Yeah, that is an existing test. If I wrote from starting one, I know what I am doing.
Okay, so do you want to show us what's happening? Or no?
Well, I've gotten through 2 of your problems so far, Vijaya.
Okay.
The Cucumber test can now see your fields. I had to make some change to your address form to allow that.
Okay.
And I can select a state. Because it's a select list, you can't just say enter, Michigan in state. You have to do a special web step to select a value from a list of values. So I've gotten past that. And 30 seconds before this call started, I got another problem once I got past those. So,
which one you were talking about? Whatever I showed, that one is the only street. That is not the drop down list. That is only test field. Agency admin only, that is the drop down list, and the state field in that company form also drop down list.
Yeah. So in your address form,
Yeah.
Cucumber was not seeing your address attributes, street,
Mm-hmm.
city, state, etc. So I fixed that.
Okay.
And the selection of a particular state within the state field,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had to use a special web step to select a value from a list,
Yeah,
as
I did
opposed to just,
before than in job seeker thing.
yeah, that's exactly right. So I fixed
Yeah.
that too. So now I've encountered another problem, so I'll be working on that. But I think at this point it's just best if I kind of focus on it.
Okay.
Because there's nothing obvious, I just got to work it through.
Vijaya, did you push up that piece of code that was causing problems?
Yeah.
What's could you paste your handle into the chat?
I don't have right now. I did it. I already sent it to Patrick.
Okay.
What are you looking for, Amy?
Oh, I was gonna pull down her code, this that she's having trouble with, and see if the same thing happens on my computer where I could look at it faster.
Yeah, I think he already reviewed it.
Yeah, I've already done
Yeah.
that. It
Yeah.
will happen. It will reproduce on your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just one of those cucumber things. It's painstaking and you just got to go through it. So, I don't have anything else.
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
So we'll finish up now. And if you guys need something, I'll be around a little bit more. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
See
All
you
right.
all tomorrow.
All right, great.
Bye.
Yep, bye now.